Hi everyone. Just trying to play this countdown here to get some more people in here before we started moving. Let me see if I can get this going. Let's try this again. No. Having an issue with the intro. Very interesting. Let's try this one. Hey everyone. Alright, let's let this run through one time and then I'll start it up in about 3 minutes, alright? I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
This is a Brooklyn-bound 2 express train. The next stop is Fulton Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Well, hello everyone. Mobland. Assassinino, how you doing? Cousin Paulie, how you doing? So we're about to pass the Meadowlands here. For you Philadelphia residents, the Meadowlands is up ahead on the right. We're going to pass right past it, the home of the Jets and the New York Football Giants. Up on the right, MetLife Stadium. They just had Paul McCartney here. I think Vinny went to that. So this is basically going to be the ride from the Meadowlands to Brooklyn. MetLife Stadium. American Dream Mall to the left. Brand new mall. They just Claudio Perry. Good people. I'm just saying. Good people, Claudio Perry. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? How you doing, bud? And Cuz, my man. Happy you made it, Cuz. I know you've been busy the past couple of times. But and you know if you want to come on, you can come on whenever you want. You just let me know. You tell me to drop that link. Come on, whenever you want those. So we are gonna go through Manhattan. We're gonna go into Manhattan again. We're gonna take the Lincoln Tunnel. We're gonna get a very good view of the Manhattan skyline coming into the Lincoln Tunnel. So again, we're in North Jersey. Do we have a Big Lou sighting? Big Lou, how you doing, man? Big Lou, we're in North Jersey for the moment, but we're about to go into Manhattan. We'll be in New York City in about a couple of minutes. You're gonna start to see the skyline coming up here. You'll see One Vanderbilt, Hudson Yards, right about now. New York City skyline, Midtown, straight ahead. We're going to go right into Midtown, 34th Street, right through the Lincoln Tunnel. A bunch of traffic on the Jersey Turnpike and the Belt, so I'd rather not go this way. I'd like to go through Staten Island, take the Staten Island Expressway, go with the Verrazano Bridge. But they're doing a ton of construction, so we'll go this way. We'll go through Manhattan, or quote unquote the city. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anyone coming in. But Big Lou, thanks, man. Thanks for joining. Cuz, I got you. Claudio Perry, good people, good people. Just saying, you know what I mean. Mr. Mobland, I think I woke up to take a leak, and I think you were on. It was probably the afternoon your time. I think it was like 2 o'clock in the morning, maybe 4 in the morning. I don't know. Well, I was up early, but I saw that you were on. But I was going right back to bed. Big Lou, we got those valley temperatures here in New York. 90s. It's hot and humid today. Very hot and humid. There's thunderstorms coming. They're behind us. They're coming with us. So that's why it looks very hazy, but it's beautiful. It's hot, humid. It's just how I like it. All right, guy. No need for these brakes here, man. No need. No need. You're gonna get us all hurt here. You're gonna get us all hurt. She's scared. All right. Let's carry on. I got a lot of weight with me right now, so I'm not going anywhere fast. Let's see how many pounds I have with me right now. I have approximately 670 pounds of stone. So this here is the Hoboken, Weehawken area. Hoboken, the home of Frank Sinatra, right here. And that sign up ahead, you'll see, "Welcome to North Jersey, the embroidery capital of the world since 1972." But Frank Sinatra hails from here, Hoboken. We're right across the river. Tommy Stiggs used to do videos from here. And I used to joke, tell him, if you want to take videos of my city, come to my city. Just joking. You do get the best views in New York City from here, from Jersey. But yeah, so now you'll really start to see Manhattan now. You can see Empire State Building. You could see Hudson Yards off there to the right of these signs. This is Midtown, straight ahead, right across this river. So as soon as we make this loop around, we'll be paying our toll. Hopefully I keep service through the tunnel, because we've got to take the tunnel through the Hudson River into New York. Under where Captain Sully Sullenberger landed his plane was just here to the left. So this is what they call the viaduct, the Lincoln Tunnel Viaduct. This big, winding, curving road that's going to take us into this tunnel. Again, last time when I came through the tunnel, the service was fine. It kept service, so hopefully We don't buffer through the tunnel. If we do buffer, stick with me. I'll be in this tunnel for probably about 4 to 5 minutes, maybe. Stick with me, because as soon as we come out, we're going to be right in Midtown Manhattan. But hopefully we're good. Hopefully we keep service and we're all right. I'm going to pay our Easy Pass here. We'll pay out $16. For those of you who's interested, $16 this toll is. To cross the Hudson. Ooh, I kind of wanted to make that move that car made, but that's all right. Because you'll see when we get out. All right, guys, like I said, if I buffer in here, stick with me, because we'll be right in Midtown when we get out. But we should be all right. We're going through the Lincoln Tunnel. Lincoln Tunnel connecting Hoboken, New Jersey to Midtown Manhattan. Cause, yeah, some probably storms coming through Philly there, I'd assume. There's always usually a little bit of traffic once you get to the end of this tunnel before you pour out into Manhattan. Hopefully it's not too bad. Hopefully it's early enough. 2 p.m. here. 2 p.m. here on the East Coast. We're in New York City. We're currently under the Hudson River. Sully Sullenberg would have been landing right on top of us. Yeah, cuz this is the Lincoln Tunnel. The Lincoln Tunnel runs parallel to the Holland Tunnel. There's also the Holland Tunnel that will take you from Jersey to downtown Manhattan. I was closer to the Lincoln, so we're going to go Lincoln into Midtown. I can't believe I still haven't even taken you up into like Times Square area, into like the really touristy areas. Maybe we'll do that now. We got a nice amount of people in here. I mean, I don't know how much you really want to see a tourist area as opposed to just regular, everyday areas. Obviously, a New York City focused podcast, a live stream, or whatever you want to call it, should probably pass through Times Square. Hey, what's real? How you doing, bud? Nice to see you. What's real? We're in the Lincoln Tunnel. Just about to exit into Manhattan right now. New York City, Midtown. The Big Apple, the big city of dreams. What else you want to call it? I don't know. I call it home. Could actually go by where I went to high school. Let's go. You know what? I want to take you to 42nd Street a little bit. You know what? Ah, God, I can't believe I'm doing this. But I think I'm going to take you into the touristy areas a little bit. So we're in Manhattan, Midtown. Port Authority bus terminal is on the right. Yeah, you know what? Let's go 40th. Let's go 40th. Ay, Dios mío! My God! That pothole. Jeez. Port Authority bus terminal on the left. Hey! Just in time, Joey Batters. You can tell us where we are. We're on 9th and 40th. What neighborhood is it? I was thinking about heading through Times Square for a minute, just to show the folks. Yeah, you know what? Let's go across town a little bit. Let's go across town. This might be a big mistake, but whatever. We're in New York. Open up the windows so you get some sounds. This is Midtown. This is Theater District. This is hotels. This is Times Square area. Like I said, Port Authority bus terminal to the left. So all buses coming into New York or out of New York. It's the main terminal. This is the Garment District, according to that sign up there. We're not too far, I don't think, from Fashion Institute of Technology. Yeah, cause I'm trying not to get caught in bad traffic, but I want to show you some cool things. But also, I'm used to taking my routes that avoid the congested touristy areas. I've never just come through this way, but I gotta show you a little bit of Midtown. I have to. Maybe a little Rockefeller Center. I don't know. It's a rough time to be doing this. Oh, the hotel here on the right, but we'll see what we can do in there, and then we'll move it around. Let me make sure I didn't miss anyone in here. I got yep, Hell's Kitchen, Mr. Batters. You're good with your directions. We'll let you tell us what town, what neighborhood we're in. I'm coming up to 8th here. If I could at least maybe get up to 6th, maybe I'll make a left on 6th or something. Go past Bryant Park, up to Central Park. Passing Rockefeller Center, and then maybe just go to the FDR up there. Ha, Claudio Perry, yeah. They're everywhere. These Teslas are everywhere. I don't particularly love the design of them. I think they're alright. I don't think they're anything special. We're not going to get through this light. Nope. Alright. Enjoy. What do you think? Got the New York Times building right here to the left. Starbucks. Yeah, cuz I'm in Midtown now, baby. Bring on the traffic. Yeah, ideally, I would not just come through this way. Like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna go this way. Like, no, I'd be going around this. But you know what? You guys are with me, so this is what we're gonna do. That guy. Just give it a little hustle. Again, New York Times building to the left, AC Hotel Times Square to the right. Getting right into the theater district. The Yankees, man. I don't really want to talk about the Yankees right now. They look like they're friggin' bad news bears against the Red Sox, of course. But they'll turn it around. Scherzer looked great last night for the Mets. Gave up just that one dinger. Let's see, make sure I'm not missing anyone here. Mr. Perry. Thank you, Claudio. Good people, just saying. You know what I mean? Maddie, do we have a Mr. Marinara sighting? Hey, Matty Marinara, there he is. The tomato sauce guy. How you doing, Matty? I am going to Long Island today, Maddie. I don't know if we're going to do it on the stream, but I do have to go out to Long Island. At this rate, I think this stream is only going to last until I get to Brooklyn. I have to go to Brooklyn first. I don't have to. I can just go straight out to Long Island. I guess I'll just judge it. We'll see how this is going. But I would like to at least get you up to 6th Avenue, because then we'll be really, really in Midtown. Right now, we're approaching 7th and 40th. Well, definitely the Times Square region. Definitely top tourist area. If you come into New York as a tourist, you can almost guarantee you'll end up over here. I know, right? I know. I like the torture. I'm telling you seriously though. When I get home after like a day of just being on the road all day, I mean it's tiring. It really is. It is tiring. It's stressful. you got to have your head on a swivel. You know, as I'm talking to you guys, I'm looking around, looking at everyone that's passing by. Obviously, every other car on the road. Tony the Night Owl, how you doing? What the hell is going on in here? Tony the Night Owl, we're in Midtown, 7th Avenue. 7th and 40th. Try to take you through Times Square. We'll see if that'll be possible. I think it will be. My best bet will probably be I don't know if I should go on Broadway. I can't go Broadway. Sorry. Talking to myself. I forgot I'm on a live stream. Yeah, cruise control, Claudio Perry. What are you, crazy? If you mean like me just, cruising and chilling, yeah, but I don't think I'll be using much cruise control here in Manhattan. Joe Delamora, how you doing, bud? We're in Midtown. 40th and 7th. Let's see, who's going to try to cut across? This guy's going to cut across. Yeah, cool. No problem. No problem. You just go. You do your thing. Broadway. We can just like, nice. I thought there was going to be some good luck right there, but we drew it. Awesome. All right, we're going to go up 6th if we can. We'll go towards Central Park. We'll go in opposite of the direction that we need to, but I would like to show you guys 6th Avenue heading up towards Central Park. So I kind of want that light. And then what we'll do is we'll come down, 7th or whatever. Alrighty, so approaching 6th Avenue, all corporate over here. This is extremely corporate. This is not Wall Street. Wall Street's downtown, but in terms of businesses and media and all the different big corporations, MetLife, and, they're all here. Very corporate here. Not too far from Bryant Park. 6th Avenue also goes by the Avenue of the Americas. So the street signs actually say Avenue of the Americas. I am going out of my way, Cousin Paulie. I am going out of my way to take you to like the cool looking parts over here that I don't really feel like dealing with these friggin' people and tourists and how you doing. See, because exactly, Bigelow. That's why I got to bring it to these parts. Sometimes I'm doing these streams, I'm looking around, and I realize like where I'm taking you looks like it could be anywhere in the country. So I want to make sure I give you a unique experience. I'm gonna try to make this left-hand turn here without hurting anyone. Let's see if we can do it. Oh wow, light pedestrian traffic. Look at this. Look at this. 6th Avenue, folks. We're gonna pass Radio City. We're heading towards Central Park in Midtown. Past the 41st Street. We're going to then pass 42nd Street. Times Square is just off to our left. You can't really drive up north through it. So you kind of have to come through south. So I'll try to show you some of that also. But this is 6th Avenue, 6th and 42nd, Midtown. This is it. You got the Bank of America building here on the left. Steinway, you got the Fox News building. This is where it's basically all at. I'll let you know when we're approaching Radio City. But you'll start to see the right. The Trump building up ahead too also. You got all the hot dog. I remember someone who was asking me, where do you get a good hot dog in New York? You pick any one of these hot dog stands here with these soubrette umbrellas. That's a New York City hot dog right there. We call them the dirty water hot dogs, just because they boil them in the water, and they're so good. I think because they leave the water for days. This here is 42nd Street. You see the two diamonds on the right, signifying the Diamond District. This block. So onto the right, if you go right up this block, you see all diamond dealers. This here is 47th Street. Tourists, more tourists, and corporate folk. Oh man, Big Lou, I was saying the other day that doing these lives with you actually keeps me calm. Like, because it's all a matter of whether or not you engage. Everyone's looking for the smoke here. Everyone will fight you. Everyone, locals anyway. Everyone's down. So it's whether or not you engage. And yeah, there's plenty of road rage around here, but the tourists, the tourists get more into it with the bikes, as you can see right there on the right. I don't know if you caught that, but the bike almost ran over those people. Like, yeah, because the bikes, they just do whatever they want. Yeah, just here passing Fox News Corp. Here, 48th Street. On the right, you'll see the sign for Radio City Music Hall. 49th Street. Again, we're heading north. This is NBC, 30 Rock, right here on the right. You're going to start to see trees like straight ahead. That's going to be Central Park. So what I'll do is I'll take you on 59th Street, which is Billionaires Row, along the park. Maybe we'll just aimlessly drive around. I don't have too much time, though. I can't waste too much time. I'll head over to the FDR at this point to get into Brooklyn. Claudio Perry, thank you, my man. Much appreciated, Claudio Perry. What do I want to show you now? What do I want to show you now? Guys, I'm just checking out the GPS map. I just want to see what my different routes look like. So many different ways to come in and out of Manhattan. All right, we're going to go to the FDR. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. We'll come down the FDR Drive, because that's a pretty cool drive. It's a highway, but it's a pretty cool drive because it's right on the east side of Manhattan. So you're pretty much hugging the skyscrapers down. If I can make a right here, can I cut someone off here? Can I? Can I do this? Yeah, I am. I'm cutting you off. I don't care. I'm cutting you off. You're going to have to deal with it. We're not going to go all the way up to the park. We're going to cut through this way here. How long have I been on here? Half hour? Okay. Yeah, because that looks way, way, way too congested up there. So let's go this way. And we'll do some exploring in Brooklyn once we get down there, too. But at least I got you up to the 50s. Yeah, because I had only taken you downtown, so at least this is Midtown. We're gonna go over to the Upper East Side now. This is 54th. Oh, guy, jeez, it's Christmas. You guys just saw that, right? Outdoor dining here, right here on the left. Pretty close quarters, huh? I could stick out and grab a piece of bread off that table. Let me see if we missed anyone else going on here. Yeah, New York's pretty cool. There's just so much. There's so much. It's like I don't know what to look at, and there's just so much. Mob Rats 2, how you doing, bud? Yeah, Mr. Batters. We're gonna head east before we get up there. It looked real jammed up there, so we're gonna start heading east. It's getting later in the day too, so I'm gonna head over to the FDR and come down the FDR Drive. Yeah, little Big Lou. Yeah, right out of Law and Order. That's right. This is Fifth Avenue. We're gonna keep it moving along. We went down Fifth Avenue at one point. We're gonna keep it moving. We'll go over to the east side. Again, corporate. This is like the hedge fund capital of the world here. The Upper East Side is where Madoff's building was. Yeah, I see it, bro. All the hedge funds right here. Madison, and all the way over to Second Avenue on the east side. If this is even I don't even know if you'd consider this the Upper East Side yet, Mr. Batters, would you? Yeah, hit the like, please. Please hit the like. I think we're gonna go over to Second Avenue and we'll take Second to 42nd, and we'll hop on the FDR at 42nd. That's the plan. We're crossing over Madison Avenue now. Madison Avenue, going north to south, north to the left, south. We're going east. 54th. Some more outdoor dining here. Let me see if I can grab a piece of bread. Let me see. Hey, how you doing? Waiting for a taxi. I always like waving back to the people, when they're hailing a taxi cab. Here's Park Avenue now. Park Avenue and 54th Street. You know what? Let me give you one view. Yeah, sorry. Let me just give you one view of what Park actually looks like, because I want you guys to see this. This park's just an interesting block. See, there's like trees in the middle, so it's almost like a wider avenue for New York City. So I just wanted to give you this look of what Park's a beautiful, beautiful avenue. But this is pretty much what it looks like the whole way through. But let me get off it. That there's Park Avenue. So then we're on 56th. '56 coming up to Lexington? Yep, Lexington. 56 in Lex. YouTube, that music is not me. They gave me a friggin' copyright claim for blasting the Rihanna in New York last live stream, or two before. I was like, really? Oh, we're gonna go down Sutton Place then. Okay. So another little slight change. We're gonna go up York, make a right on Sutton, and get on the FDR Drive over there. Either way, we're trying to get to the FDR Drive, the Franklin Delano Roosevelt Drive, which runs the east side of Manhattan. So here's Third Avenue. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of bars on Third Avenue. Up and down Third Avenue is really where like a big party scene. Um, just up and down it, you could find bars. 30 to 56th. Yes, please do. Please subscribe to Mr. Claudio Perry. He's a very talented man. Let me tell you something. And the vocalist has some voice also. But Mr. Perry, or if a wrench can drop his link, please, Mr. Perry. If not, I can do it at the next light, or I can pull over and do it. Oh my God! Did you just see that guy who just get killed by that taxi? Oh my God! Ah. Oh wow, that was a close one. And then the taxi swerve almost hit the guys on the left. Unbelievable. Yeah, let me see if cuz no problem, cuz. Second Avenue. As you can see, we're out of the corporateness, so to speak. And that should be Claudio Peri's link that I just dropped. Please check him out. Make sure that works. Please sub to Mr. Claudio Perry. This is First Avenue. Okay, all the way to the east side here. So we're basically spanning. We went from the extreme west side of Manhattan all the way to the east side. We're going. Start off on 11th, 12th Avenue, and now we just crossed First. After First, you got York. York is where you have a lot of the top medical facilities. A lot of the top hospitals are on York Avenue up here ahead. My father received a kidney transplant up ahead. Weill Cornell. You have Einstein University up ahead. The Hospital for Special Surgery. Baseball fans will recognize that. Whenever there's an athlete or a Yankee or a Met needs a big time surgery, they get it done at the Hospital for Special Surgery. HSS, that's up ahead. We can't be. Well, I guess we were a little too far north. Yeah, and I was gonna say I thought we were close to the United Nations, but we're a little north of it. Yep, that's where we are now, Mr. Batters. We're way on the east side, facing the buildings in the distance are Long Island City, Queens. Uh, I'm gonna hop on the FDR. The traffic hopefully shouldn't be too bad. I think I'm gonna hop on the FDR. There's big bucks over here. Let's see if we can get through this light here. This is Sutton Place, very exclusive. I'm pretty sure was that Bentley or Rolls Royce right in front of us? That blue right on that dead end block right there? It's some sort of Bentley or something. The structure that you see in front of you is actually the Queensboro Bridge, which I might want to go over that. Just go to Long Island instead of Brooklyn. No. Let's see. Now let's just go to Brooklyn. Let's just go to Brooklyn. Yeah, but Tony the Night Owl, if you're still here, we're gonna go over that bridge at one point too. I gotta figure out a way to get that into the mix. Queensboro Bridge takes you over into Queens. I might be in the exit lane for it. Yeah, we have to get up to 63rd. 63rd, we'll be able to get over to the FDR. Yeah, just a couple more blocks, and then we'll be moving again. Hey, David S. Cameron. What's up, bud? We're in Manhattan. We're on the east side, York Avenue, Manhattan. We're facing north. We're trying to get onto the highway so that we can go south into Brooklyn. I hope you're doing well, David. Let's see, anyone else in here? Thanks, David. Yeah, we're on like a little hill here too, which is pretty cool. This is the east side. We just went through Manhattan. We went west to east. We have to get through. This is going to be some pretty typical nasty New York City traffic trying to get through here. Probably should have thought of a better route, but it'll be only a couple of blocks. It'll only be a couple of minutes. We go 3 more blocks. Hopefully, we'll get through this light. Very good. See, they're doing all construction here, so these lanes just merge. That's the issue. It's supposed to be 3 lanes, and they have them down to 2. That's pretty good, Claudio. Yeah, tell me about it. I'm usually pretty good at avoiding these areas. But it is what it is. You just have to assume things are going to take longer than they appear. Just a couple more blocks. It's hot today. Wow, the car says 100. Put the front defrost on. Hopefully we don't fog up there. Gotta make sure this phone doesn't overheat. These thunderstorms, it looks clearer now. It looked like the thunderstorms, they look like they're a little further to the north at the moment. But these storms are coming. It's supposed to break the humidity a little bit. But it's hot. See, is this causing this just extra traffic right here? This little, there's always congested to get onto the FDR or the bridge. All right, 1 more block. All those folks are getting on the FDR to go north. We're going to go south. The FDR offers some pretty cool views. Traffic looks decent on it, so should be good. Once this light changes. Let's see. Yep. I think the phone cooled down a little bit. Yeah, it just got hot out of nowhere. When the sun pokes out, it's been pretty overcast all day, which I don't mind because it eliminates that glare on the windshield. So it actually helps to have a little shade. But the sun poked out, so now it's going back in again. It got hot. Alrighty, let's see if we can do this now. Probably gonna have to cut someone off, so hopefully it doesn't cause a ruckus. But these are the games we play. Well, this guy's turning, so hopefully if he turns, come on, turn, guy, turn. Yes, okay, I'm sneaking in here. Beautiful. Alrighty, we're making progress. I'm sure a lot of people watching this right now saying, man, if I go to New York, I am not renting a vehicle. Well, if you do, just make sure you stay in the right spots. All right, FD heading south towards Brooklyn. Probably go through the Battery Tunnel. That is the Queensboro Bridge up ahead again. And the FDR. We'll pass. We'll be on our once we get out of this overpass here. All right, so the tall, skinny building that has a beige side to it is going to be the Nations. It's got the black face and then the beige side. Let's see if we can get a view of it. Look now. That building right there. Perfect building. That's the United Nations. For now, I believe they're building a new building, actually. There's been a lot of construction. But once we get out of this little tunnel here, we'll be right next to it. Right here. Can't really see it, but I believe they're going to be building some more buildings right here, right on the highway, where you just see this bunch of grass. Man, it is nice out. Beautiful. NYU Langone, the medical center, is up ahead on the right with that purple circle up ahead. New York University. This is their main facility, NYU Langone, right here on the right. Another top medical facility. Make sure I didn't miss anyone coming in here. Sorry if I missed anyone. Obviously trying to keep my eyes. This traffic is going to ease up a little bit as soon as we get over this little hump, the 23rd Street heliport. Always traffic here with this merge coming on from 23rd Street, but then it should open up a bit. And we'll be downtown before you know it. You have the Water Club to the left, very popular, famous like yacht club here on the east side. Alrighty, and we're moving again. This here is Stuyvesant Town. Getting down into lower Manhattan now. We're crossing 23rd Street now. To the left there is I don't know if that's Williamsburg yet, but that's basically Brooklyn and Queens there to the left, across the river. That being the East River, which you'll probably be able to see now. You see the water ferry. Turning the night out, it's a great place. I would think it definitely helps to know where you're going. It really is a great place. This is FDR Drive. Let's see, we did the Brooklyn Bridge one time, so we'll go through the Battery Tunnel. We'll go right through the Battery Tunnel. That there is the Williamsburg Bridge, so that takes you from Cohansey Street in Manhattan. That would take you over to Williamsburg, Brooklyn. We don't want to go into Williamsburg. We want to get to Prospect Expressway. So we're going to go to the Battery Tunnel. That skyline that you see off to the left there, that's the downtown Brooklyn skyline. That is not Manhattan, that is Brooklyn. By like the Barclays Center and Atlantic Avenue and all that jazz. You're going to start to see the bridges now. First, you'll see the Manhattan Bridge, and then the Brooklyn Bridge after that. They run parallel to each other. This area now off to the right is the will be the financial district, Wall Street, downtown, the true blue corporate area, the original corporate area of New York City. That's what you're going to see now. See straight ahead of you now. That skyline is downtown Manhattan, Wall Street, Water Street, Stock Exchange, World Trade Center, Battery Park, straight ahead in those streets where those buildings are right there. This here is the Brooklyn Bridge that we're going to pass under. We're not going to get on it. We're going to go through the tunnel. To save us a lot of time to get into Brooklyn. This is South Street Seaport. If you were going to get the Staten Island Ferry, you would get it down here. Fish Market right here. There should be a sign for Wall Street coming up, because Wall Street is, the sign, I believe it was on this pole, but this right here would be Wall Street. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh no, coming up here with the yellow sign on the right, Wall Street. Staten Island off to the distance there, off to the left. That's why the ferry would depart here. Statue of Liberty off to the left. This is the extreme southern end of Manhattan. To get onto the tunnel, you kind of have to loop around. This is not the tunnel yet. This is actually now bringing us down to the west side. Actually, technically back. There'll be some traffic coming out of this at that light, but then we should be able to get on into the Battery Tunnel fairly soon. It's so cool. The headlights look better on the screen than they do in real life. There's pretty cool headlights on this truck. You can see it on the screen. That's cool. You see here now we'll be on the West Side Highway and getting onto the Battery Tunnel. Battery Tunnel will take us right into Brooklyn. I'm sipping on Cristal. Nice, beautiful 7 Series Benz right in front of us. Classic. And you have the World Trade Center, the building just to the, on this right wall here. That's the World Trade Center. The shiny, triangular patterned looking building. One World Trade Center. Another nice Beamer. Go ahead, go in front of me so I can see you too. M8. Yeah, go. Go ahead. Go! He's afraid to cross the double line. You could do it, bro. There you go. Yeah, M8. That thing's sick. Wow. That's like the 2-door version of the 7. Thought they only made the 6. I didn't realize they made it. Well, I realized if I haven't really seen it much. Oh, he's not getting on the tunnel. I don't think he knows where he's going. Okay, so now the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel again. If I buffer through here, stick with me. Hopefully it keeps service. This is going to take us under the New York Harbor from downtown Manhattan, Battery Park, to Brooklyn. So hopefully we keep service through the tunnel. We shouldn't be in it very long. Doesn't look like there's much traffic. But if we do buffer, just hang with me until we get out. This tunnel was just recently all retired. Like for system. Backside. Ladies and gentlemen, I am so sorry about that. That was very weird. So I don't know if that's because I'm running 5G and maybe there's not 5G in the tunnel yet because my iPad, which is old and crap, had service. Where yet this had no service. So I'm thinking maybe because they had, LTE in the tunnel, regular service, but I'm guessing they don't have 5G. Saw that. But we're now in Brooklyn. Thanks for sticking around. I see there's still some of you because yeah, that was So I guess the Lincoln Tunnel worked fine. Tunnel, I'm gonna have to remember. To not use that tunnel. Buffer a little more, huh? I think it'll get better. All right, so we're in Brooklyn. About to be on the Prospect Expressway. We're going to cut through the heart of Brooklyn, going north to south. We're basically on the north end. We're going to go all the way down to the south end, and we're going to do it on the Prospect Expressway, which will turn into Ocean Parkway. Probably another maybe about another half hour or so. Oh, cause you know what? I have to go. Thanks for reminding me. I have to. I still haven't gone in to check that last time when you started accidentally blocking people. I need to go in there and just double check my block list and everything. But I will. I got to do that on the desktop. Hopefully, you didn't block anyone out there. So this is Brooklyn, Prospect Expressway, heading south. Hopefully, the service is back and good and we're all right. See, Prospect Expressway turns into Ocean Parkway. Just come up to a street light up ahead, and it changes its the road changes its structure, so to speak. You'll see. This was always historically a speed trap. Cops love sitting up here because the speed limit goes down to 30, so they'll love catching you. Like, right now I'm doing 50, so always a good speed trap it is if they had that. See, is Ocean Parkway. We'll wind our way through Brooklyn this way. Need to get down to Avenue U. Cause yeah. Next two, let me know what's good for you. Joe, yep, yeah. Cause I'll let you know for sure. I will, my man. So this here's the beginning of Ocean Parkway. Speed cameras galore on here. 3 lanes the whole way. You stay on it, takes you all the way down into Coney Island. This here's Beverly Road. Okay. This is Beverly. And cuz, absolutely cuz. We'll let you know for sure, my man. Alrighty. So yeah, I'll just take this all the way down. I think it's gonna be our best bet. Hmm. Adam, what's up, buddy? How you doing, my man? Hope you're doing well. Mr. Pain like Bane. My man. Hot. Hot tamale. Hot tamale. Yeah, man, for sure. We'll talk soon, buddy. We'll talk soon. Man, where'd everyone go? Ah, they all jumped ship to the original Brooklyn guy. I see. I didn't realize Vinny was going on. Oh, wow. I see. I see. I see. Did not know that Vincenz was going on. Well, cuz. I love it, cuz. No, Adam, don't say that. We can't discourage against viewing other content creators, Mr. Adama. We could all share the airwaves. Assassinino, you're the man, bro. Much appreciated. Ooh, I gotta watch the speed camera. Sneaky, sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky. Because I haven't been down to the Jersey Shore in a long time. I'll tell you that much. You know, I never usually go that way. If I'm driving, into Jersey, going down through Jersey, I usually just keep going and head into like Ocean City, Maryland, over there. Bethany Beach, Rehoboth, Dewey, some nice places over there. But I can't tell you. I think the last place I went to was Wildwood, and that was a long time ago. Makes sense in your ITT. That's actually a good idea, Mr. Payne. I can't wait to hear this, Mr. Bane. You guys are funny, let me tell you. Alrighty, let's see. 18th Avenue. We'll go down to like Avenue S or Avenue T. We'll take that. We'll take that east. Good. old vet. This here's Foster Avenue. We'll be getting off Ocean Parkway pretty soon. Let's see here. The case get you're supposed to give edge. Some of you were annoying or able. Oh yeah, I gotta hook up Assassin, you know. Mr. Bane, my number one troll, as always. You're a funny guy. There's Assassinino. Where is he? Yeah, maybe next slice. Yeah, Adam, I could see you being a good troll. You got that good troll mentality to you. You know how to break the chops good and everything, you know what I mean? Your Mets played well last night, Mr. Adamo. They're playing the team that's chasing them for first place, the Atlanta Braves. They beat them last night in a very good game. That one of those pitchers, I think I told you last time that they had two star pitchers that had not pitched yet this year because they were hurt. One of them pitched last night and did very well. Max Scherzer. So you should be in a good mood. Metsies did well last night. Super anti-troll troll. All right, good. So keep them away from me then. If that's the case. Avenue J. Hey Joe, thanks for stopping by, man. Thank you. You too. Have a great one. I'll see you soon. Much appreciated. Let's just get off Ocean Parkway because I'm sick of Ocean Parkway already. We'll get off a little early. We'll wind around, show you some side blocks and stuff. Got about 15 minutes left or so before we're right where we need to be. So this is, I guess you would consider this Midwood, borderline Kensington. Not the Kensington in Philadelphia, obviously. There is a Kensington in Brooklyn, and it's not too far from here, pretty much. Borderline here. Okay. Claudio Perry. Thank you, man. You are a gentleman. You are definitely a gentleman. Alrighty. Got my Dunkin' Donuts here. See, maybe we'll go down Coney Island Avenue or something. We're getting into that middle of the day congestion here on the streets of Brooklyn. Some nice gridlock. Yeah, it'll take a few minutes to get through this light, but I'm chilling. Midwood. There's also a Midwood High School, Mr. Bain. And Midwood's a big neighborhood. It's kind of like in Queens, Flushing is you know people consider a lot of areas Flushing. Just like around here, it's basically all just considered Midwood. Let's see if we can get through this light here. Probably get through this one. I don't know if we're getting past Coney Island Avenue. No one saw that, right? I thought it was yellow, right? Pretty sure it was yellow. Coney Island Avenue. This is Coney Island Avenue heading south. South towards Coney Island. Good at it. This is Avenue M. See if we can take this down to like Avenue R or Avenue S, maybe Avenue R. Some main north to south. Going through Brooklyn. Brooklyn's all pretty much straight roads. You're really going north or south, east or west. Your main avenues, and then your side blocks. Everything's a grid. Crack me up, Adam. Crack me up. I definitely want to thank hanging with me. We had some buffering issues. We got some other people on, so I appreciate it. I really do. Believe me. Don't think I don't. I said never really expected anyone to want to come along with. So, Mr. Batters, thank you. Hey, Saddam. Coney Island Avenue, and Quentin Road. We're heading south on Coney Island Avenue, heading towards the Sheepshead Bay section of Brooklyn, Marine Park, that area, give or take. And thank you, Mr. Batters. We'll go down and we'll take S. You know what? Let's go here. We'll take R, since we're going to get the light right now. Perfect. Come on, guy. My uncle, God rest his soul, lived in this home right here his whole life, right on the right. Died a while ago, though. Avenue R. Avenue R. You can see the Q train up ahead. I don't know if you can. It's passing up ahead. Oh, the trees were blocking it. Oh well. You can see the trestle now. That's the Q train. Alrighty. Let's see what we have going on over here. Um, okay. All right, yeah, I'm gonna hang for another, I don't know, 10 minutes or so. You guys want to join for the next 10 minutes? I love it. I appreciate your time. Okay. Man, it's hot. Make sure this thing doesn't overheat again now because the sun is poking out. The sky cleared big time. So I don't know what's up with these thunderstorms, but it's hot. All right, guy. Yep, you got it. That was a bus behind me. Yeah, pretty much. If you keep going, once you hit Flatbush Avenue, then from there you would have to, maneuver yourself a little bit, maybe onto like Avenue N to get yourself to Flatlands or up to Kings Highway. But yeah, we're heading right in the direction. We're gonna hit, the neighborhood of Marine Park and then Flatbush Avenue, and then after that you'd be technically still in Flatlands, the neighborhood, but then approaching Canarsie. We got to make moves here. Hey, Montauk, how's it going, man? Okay, how about yourself? Thanks for joining. Much appreciated, Mr. Montauk. Yeah, so we're East 24th and now Bedford Avenue. So once you get into like the 30s, you're in Marine Park. Make sure we get the AC blasting a little more on that phone. Mr. David S. Cameron. There he is. We're in Brooklyn now. Back in Brooklyn. Thanks for stopping back in. We're getting close to Nostrand Avenue. Nostrand Avenue, where the apartments where Mr. Vincent Baracco grew up in, and then also on the left will be Michael's Restaurant. They filmed a few scenes of Gravesend there. My dad knows the actor, well, a few actors that are in that series. The guy DeMeo, he knows, and one of the women actually lives across the street from him. He told me, actually, yeah, he told me a funny story where they going around and asking different people to use different things, as props in the series, like classic cars, and there's Michael's Restaurant there to the left. Very good Italian restaurant. Not open yet, 3 o'clock. Interesting. But yeah, they were going around and to my dad's friend who's a mechanic, going to them, seeing if they could use some of their classic cars in the filming. I also briefly met Paulie Walnuts. I'll never forget that. He was at the funeral for a gentleman named Ray Garvey, who was a friend of my family. Um, More specifically, his brother John Garvey and his son. But the Garvey brothers had purchased Pip's Comedy Club. They were funny, two comedians. They were very funny guys. Um, and Ray Garvey had passed away. And Paulie Walnuts was at the funeral. And I'll never forget, like, I was young. This was a long time ago. This was maybe 10, 15 years ago or so. And of course, my father, my father's seen him first. So, he brings me, gets me right up there. I'm kind of, I'm, shy kid. I'm like, just keeping back a little bit. And he was like coming down a small flight of steps. And me and my father and a few other people were at the base of those steps, kind of near the entrance to the funeral home. And he and a bunch of other guys were coming towards us, but like down, not a full flight of steps, like a short flight of steps. And I could just see him coming down. And as he's coming down, like my dad is kind of, he's like pointing at him, and he looked exactly the same as he did like on The Sopranos, with the slick back, the gray on the sides. I'm pretty sure he had a toothpick in his mouth, and like he's coming down the steps, and my dad's like, being a dad, and I don't even know if I gave a wave or if I just looked, and I'll never forget. He's just like, hey, how you doing, kid? And just kept walking, and that was it. But just like a classic, just, hey, how you doing, kid? And that was that. I'll never forget that. This here on the right is Marine Park, the actual park. So we're in the neighborhood of Marine Park, but this is the main entrance to the park. You got the ice cream man here, the basketball hoops coming up on the right. Yeah, well, he's from Gravesend. I mean, when you see those, they do like the block party, and he's at the house and like that's his house, that's his home. He still lives there. He's still around. I think he's got another place in like Pennsylvania or something, but he's a Gravesend guy. All those scenes are all in Gravesend, and the church, that church scene, which last season where they shot up the church, that was done in Our Lady of Grace Church, and I can tell you for a fact there were at least one, if not more, people that were not happy about that scene being shown in a church. But what are you gonna do? Yes, Rico was. Yeah, I'll never forget that. Just a quick, hey, how you doing, kid? He wasn't. Specifically remember him. Not being a jerk. Just quick into the. The Brooklyn guy. There's a funeral full of Brooklyn guys. Hey, how you doing, kid? That was it. And it was great. This here is Fillmore Avenue. Marine Park. 36th Street. Alrighty, we're getting close. Let's see. Yeah, this is a nice little neighborhood here, Marine Park. Very quiet, tree lined. Um, Still pretty safe. Still a very nice place. These guys ran out of gas. Thought they were siphoning gas out of that thing. They were putting gas in it. I'm going to hang right up on Coleman. I'm going to go up to Avenue U, and I'll end up there. So I'm going to end it in a couple of minutes. I guess I'll start saying my goodbyes now. Let's see how long. Yeah, we're on for an hour and a half. Again, much appreciated. I know a couple of people popped on, so I love that you guys. David has count Fillmore East nearby. I don't know what Fillmore. Not sure. I know. I think the name Fillmore is somehow associated with someone having to do with down here because it's Fillmore Real Estate. It's the main avenue that goes through Marine Park. Fillmore Avenue. But David, thank you. Mr. Batters, thank you. Cuz, thank you. Assassinino, thank you. David S. Cavanaugh, yep. Also, I had got him already. Let's see. I'll start scrolling through some more here. At this light, Montauk, thank you. Yeah, it was. It's a hot one today, man, Montauk. But thank you for coming in. Adam, of course, always appreciated. Joe Delamora was in. Matty Marinara was in. I can't scroll that far up because it buffered. So everyone that was here, I really really appreciate it. Just the batters, thank you. I love that you love these trips. I really do. Um, I know David always tells me that he appreciates them. Um, so that's great. That's the idea. I mean, there really really is. It's really just something I want to share with you guys. And I love that I could share it with people that are familiar with the area, people from Long Island, and people from across the pond. It's great. But everyone, Assassinito, including you, I'm going to be signing off now. All right, Montauk, everyone. Right here, this is Avenue U, by the way. Avenue U in Marine Park. If you hang on the left, you would go into Mill Basin. Canarsie, Joey Batters. But I'm going to shut this down for now. All right, guys? Can't say thank you enough. All right, have a great one.